So Lindsay Lohan is officially a mum. Oh, that didn't really work. Which is brilliant. Or is it? Bear with me on this one. A representative for the 37-year-old confirmed that Lindsay Lohan gave birth to her and her husband's first child, a son named Luai, pronounced Luai. It is of Arabic origin and means shield or protector, according to Namesbearer. Thank you, Namesbearer. I've got to tell you, Lindsay Lohan has always been in the back of my mind, especially since starting this channel. She fits in perfectly. I mean, we collectively speak about a lot here, and by we I mean I speak, you listen, but it's very much, or I'd like to think, it's a communal channel. And we speak about a lot, but there is a theme that goes through it, a theme that relates to kind of that name of Not So Clueless. It's nostalgic. As if you was my own child, I am leading you down the lane, and not just any lane, but memory lane. And Lindsay Lohan fits into that perfectly. Pop culture, a lot going on. The Parent Trap, Mean Girls. These are amazing cinematic masterpieces. But then she had her downfall. If you're one of the very few people, maybe one of the youngsters watching this channel, watching this video, that doesn't remember the downfall, let me just quickly sum it up. So Lindsay Lohan was a child actor, and we always see this in child actors. They always have this dramatic downfall. And usually when it comes to females, unfortunately, due to the nature of the gender and the nature of the industry and people, they normally have one of two downfalls. And we're talking specifically children actors who have grown up and became really big and really popular. There's two downfalls. Either one, they try to force people to see them as an adult by doing, if it's in the case of an actor, they'll start taking all these weird roles that are suited to an adult audience to make people see them more as an adult, to say, hey, look, I've grown up. Take, for example, Christina Ricci, who did all these weird films. She took pretty much any film she could, as long as she could get her boobs out, just so people would see her as an adult, and she had some massive downfall. She did come back again thanks to the reboot of Wednesday, and she's doing very well now, but she had that downfall. I've done a previous video on Christina Ricci, so check that out. Is this video right here somewhere where I was talking about the curse of Wednesday Addams? The second way is when the intention gets too much. So people are still seeing you as a child when you're trying to go out to bars. It's awkward. You've got all the paparazzi, and you just go completely bonkers, much like the case of Britney Spears. Lindsay Lohan took the latter, where she just started binge drinking and doing all the, and just substance abuse because of all the attention and the paparazzi. In the 90s, it was Lindsay. Then in 2007, she started going way downhill. We're talking rehab, drinking, a bit of glug, some drugs, everything that you can imagine from a downfall. She was convicted of drink driving, the use of a certain white powder. She had 3 stints in rehab and served an 84-minute prison sentence. How do you get... What kind of judge is sentencing someone to 84 minutes? That doesn't even make good sense. Maybe she was sentenced for longer and she just got out. Maybe she broke out. I don't know. I don't remember her spending 84 minutes in prison. And, I've had poops longer than 84 minutes. Then in 2014, she moves to Dubai, right? Because in Dubai, you don't have many paparazzi, you don't get people taking your picture everywhere you go. So she moved there for a calmer lifestyle, which was real good for her, but a shame for us people that really enjoyed Lindsay Lohan films, because it meant we was getting no more. But great that she was working on herself, living this calmer lifestyle. Then, recently, in the last few years, she started to make her comeback. So she signed a 3-movie deal with the global streaming giants that is Netflix. All of us Lohan fans waited patiently for the first movie to drop, which it did, 2022, a film called Falling for Christmas. Did you watch it? Because I know I did, and let me tell you, it gave me everything I wanted. The critics, the critic reviews were so and so, but as a Lindsay Lohan fan, it was everything you expected it to be. It's that kind of Hallmark Christmas film, that rom-com. Here's the official synopsis for you. In the days leading up to Christmas, a young and newly engaged heiress experiences a skiing accident. Oh no, drama. After being diagnosed with amnesia, she finds herself in the care of a handsome lodge owner and his daughter. It was proper cheesy, cringy, tacky rom-com. That kind of thing you want out of Christmas. That kind of thing you want out of Lindsay Lohan. It was brilliant. And here's the great news. We're still waiting on two more movies. The second of which was meant to be released this year. Here's something I found online. Lindsay Lohan is returning to Netflix for her second feature film with Irish Wish. Originally expected to be released in 2023, it's now thought that the movie will be released in 2024 with a St. Patrick's Day release date currently eyed. And the details we've got for the plot, and this may well change. Irish Wish follows Maddie when her love gets engaged to her best friend and she puts her feelings aside to be a bridesmaid at their wedding in Ireland. Days before the pair are set to marry, Maddie makes a spontaneous wish for true love, only to wake up as the bride-to-be. So I guess it's kind of like Freaky Friday, right? Reimagined. We've got romance, we've got quirkiness, we've got something that's never going to happen in real life. It's absolute craziness, and I can't wait for it. But now she's had a baby, my worry is that she's going to quit acting. She had this long period where she wasn't acting because she was going through all this stuff and recovering from the stuff. Now she's finally making her comeback, and I couldn't be any more happy that she is finally making this comeback. But now she's had a baby. My thoughts, I mean, she's 37 years old, right? She's just celebrated her 37th birthday. Her birthday is the 2nd of July. Ironically, the 2nd of July is also Margot Robbie's birthday. And I've just done a video the other day about Margot Robbie and what she was doing before she was famous. So do check that out. Nice little connection there. Point being, she's 37 years old. She's had her first child. How interested is she going to be in acting? So the reason for this such dramatic title, Lindsay Lohan's child has ruined my life, you might call it a little bit of over-dramatic, but it's ruined my life because of this damn little rapscallion child, or Luai, me, yourself, all of us nostalgic movie lovers are going to have no more Lindsay Lohan films. Throughout her entirety of her downfall, we was all waiting, thinking she's going to come back one day, she's going to come back. And now I fear that it is the end of that. Look what happened to Cameron Diaz. When she had a child, she retired, and yeah, she made a comeback, but is that really happening? Or is she going to just quit that as well? I don't know. But all I'm saying is I think Lindsay Lohan is going to give up for good. She's probably going to see out this Irish Wish movie, maybe do her third one, but then when will that come out? 2015, 2025, 2026, 27, 28? And then that's the last we're ever going to get a Lindsay Lohan? I don't know how to process this information. No more Lindsay Lohan? Is that it? Nail in the coffin? Solidified? I don't know what to do with this. Anyway, the overriding point is that Lindsay Lohan's had a baby, so congratulations to her. Woo!